Hey everybody, this is Jessica.
Hey everybody, it's Jessica and it is... Okay, so it's Tuesday morning. Weekly weigh-in day. Let's get up here. $168.9. It's Monday morning. $166.3. I'll take it.
Hey everybody, it's Jessica. So you guys just saw me weigh in for the week. For those of you following, I didn't do a video last week just because the week honestly got away from me. It wasn't that I was having a bad week. The week got away from me, and by the time I realized that I didn't weigh in, it was already Friday. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get through the weekend and just wait. So I'm down 2.6 since the last weigh-in, and when I started vlogging this, I was 172.4. So I'm down 6.1. And that is in 4 weeks. This is my 5th weigh-in, so it'll be 4 weeks of really strict portion control. And I don't even know if I want to call it Weight Watchers anymore, because I kind of fell off the wagon as far as tracking. I'm just really making mindful decisions to eat as many 0-point snacks as possible. I am trying to... You know, if I have a choice to have something a little bit better than something with carbs, I will choose that. I won't have carbohydrates. Really just portion control and exercise. That's, you know, that's the way to go. So, yeah, I am happy. I usually weigh in on Tuesdays, but tomorrow I am going with my son to a pumpkin patch, so I'm going to be missing my Tuesday Zumba class. I'm going this evening for a Zumba class. I'll probably weigh in again tomorrow morning just to see if I'm down any more. I mean, I try not to. I try to weigh in once a week. But I figured since tonight I would be doing everything I had intended to do tomorrow, I might as well weigh in today. And what I mean by doing everything tomorrow is that it has been a month since she took all of my measurements. So when I go to the studio tonight, she will be measuring me. So I'll be able to see how much I've come down since September 17th. So it'll be a full month since all of that has taken place. And I'm really kind of excited about that. I don't really know how many inches could be lost from 6.1 pounds, but I'm dying to find out, because I definitely do feel like my clothes are fitting differently, and I feel like, you know, I feel like my pants are falling down a little bit, so that makes me happy. I didn't do any cooking things this week, because like I said, I had a really crazy week. Excuse me. One of the things that I wanted to, I don't know if you guys know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I was diagnosed with Graves' disease, and it was weird. I didn't lose any weight when I was diagnosed with Graves' disease. I had this like 8-pound fluctuation of going up and down. Like within 2 days, I'd be up 8 pounds or I'd be down 10 pounds. My body was just doing these really weird things. I was having very bad heart palpitations, tremors in my hands, you know, hypersensitivity to emotional stress, and I don't know really how long I had Graves' disease. And this was all brought on by the fact that my husband and I were hoping to do IVF in July. I had my appointment set up. We were ready to discuss medication and start our protocol, and then one day I just wound up in the emergency room thinking I was having a heart attack. And my beats per minute were at 178, I believe that they were, which is way more than double what they're supposed to be. And they were like, your thyroid is completely out of control. So right away we had to decide what to do in order to move on to do IVF. And the decision that we made was that my thyroid had to come out. I couldn't take the medication to try to control it because medication causes severe birth defects. I couldn't have a surgery to remove it because I'm a singer and it's too close to my vocal cords, and there's no way that I would be willing to jeopardize that. So our decision was to have a radioactive iodine ablation, which burns out your thyroid. And so I have no more thyroid. 6 weeks after the ablation was completed, I went and I had blood work, and I was very happy to find out that my thyroid level was what was considered to be normal. So I had a normal functioning thyroid at that point, and I was really, really happy about that. Fast forward to this past Wednesday, which is 6 weeks since the first blood test. My thyroid is now completely underactive, and I have to begin taking a synthetic thyroid replacement pill. I am taking I'm going to start taking thyroxine. I have to pick up my prescription today. So I'm wondering, because it used to be with the metabolism that I had, even after having my son, I could Weight Watch her and go for a couple of really brisk walks, maybe do a video every now and then, and I would drop 8 pounds in a month. Now I feel like I have never ever worked so hard at trying to lose weight. I'm going like 4 times a week to Zumba. I am watching every single thing that gets put into my mouth. I am trying so hard to avoid any kind of sodium. I do not salt my food anymore because I know that's very important when it comes to your thyroid. That I'm interested to see what the weight loss will be like if I stay with the momentum that I have now, in addition to my thyroid medication, once I begin it. And I really feel that it's a very big feat that I've lost 6 pounds in the weeks that I did lose, in the weeks that my thyroid has become underactive, because you're supposed to really gain weight. Everyone's telling me gaining weight is inevitable. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen if I don't watch and if I don't take care of myself. And I am so determined to prove people wrong. I am so determined to, I'm not going to beat myself up if I have a bad week. My body's going through a lot right now. But I am just going to stay on the path that I am on, and I am going to continue to push myself and work as hard as I possibly can to kind of beat the statistic. So I'm going to be quiet now because I'm going to go and enjoy my day with my son, and I will check back with you later on this evening after I get back home from Zumba, and I will compare the last measurements in with these measurements so that I get tonight. So I'll see you in YouTube world in a couple of seconds. Okay, so it's me. I'm back. I'm from Zumba. I've showered and everything. I got my test results. So in my chest, I was 38 3/4, and I stayed exactly the same. I'm sure my husband's happy about that because, you know, he likes my boobies. Right, babe?
You know it, baby.
You know it, baby. My hips is where I had the biggest loss, which was great. I was 44.5, and now I'm 43. So I'm down 1.5 inches in my hips alone. In my waist, I was 32.5, and I went down to 31 3/4. So I had a 3/4 weight loss, inches lost there. And my right thigh and my left thigh were both 22, and I am down to 21 3/4 in both of them. So that is 1/4 inch for each thigh. My arms stayed at 11. So that is a total of 2 3/4 inches lost, as well as my 6.1 pounds. So I will take it. I've started taking my thyroid medication, and I'm very interested to see what next month will bring as far as this goes. I'm still up in the air of whether or not I'm going to keep Tuesdays as my weigh-in day, but today was Monday, just as an exception, just because I have stuff going on tomorrow. I might switch it to Saturday. I'm not sure. And yeah, like I said, I'm interested to see what the weight loss is going to be like a month from now. I don't know how long it takes for thyroid medication to kick in and how much of a role it plays in weight loss, but I'd imagine, since it's your metabolism that we're talking about, that it plays a great deal in your weight loss. I know I don't seem like I'm jumping up and down like with excitement. I was really, really, really hoping for more, but especially given the fact that I should be right now gaining weight, I still lost 6.1 pounds, and I lost 2 3/4 of an inch. I lost, almost 3 inches. So that's a pretty big feat for a month. So I will see you guys next week. And it might be on a Saturday. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this day as my weigh-in day. Anyway, that's it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.